attractive Crocs.
Oh, he's been on so many TV programmes.
Oh, really?
The owner of this, and look, he signed your things out. Look.
Let's have a look.
I want to see if he's here.
See if we can see him
He
today.
often stops and takes photos of people.
Hola Potter tubers, it's not about me today, it's about that little dude there. Zach,
Yeah?
you're 13 today, dude.
Yeah.
Where are you off to for your birthday?
This is the world.
Crocs of the world. And what are you doing down there?
Meerkat experience.
And it's just you on your own.
Yeah.
So we should get there? Yeah? Let's go.
Turn right into the car park, then arrive at your destination.
Welcome to Crocs of the world.
Actually says go to the car park.
Yeah, but it's the Apple parking, isn't it? So.
Right, it's dead.
Arrive.
It's only a little place. It's not like a big zoo. But we can go. It says you can go back round and start again once you've been round, and you can have something to eat and drink. And
There's the entrance. There's a gate there, isn't it?
a lot of them are probably staff boys.
Oh, God, this end, baby. Where are we, dude?
Crocodiles are in there, Dad.
In where? In there. Crocs of the world. You've got your meerkat experience.
Well, look at that.
Well, let's see what it's like in here, eh? 13, eh? Meerkat experience. How old do you feel? 28? 12?
I feel 10.
10? That's cool. Made out of nuts and bolts. Yeah. Awesome.
Snapping turtle.
Where? Oh, there. There's a right down there. Look. You can see its head.
Where?
It's just there. Oh, I'm glad I didn't wear a coat.
Oh, I told you not to wear them.
It's warm.
Oh, wow. Look, crocodiles in there. Look. He's doing the meerkats at 10:30. Oh, wonderful. Look in there.
Is it?
Crocodiles.
Oh, look at them pictures. Wow.
Yeah. Very vegetable. You can read through this for me as well, buddy.
You said you got happy
Then
birthday
once
on there,
you've
mate.
done that, can you put here your signature?
So warm here. So warm. Glad I didn't wear a coat.
Potter is in Harry Potter, yeah. I've got there as well, look. Did I give you my phone? Yeah.
That's a dwarf caiman, Zach.
No.
That is.
Yeah. Corner. Babe.
Is that?
Over there, look. Got his chin on the log. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tree Byron in there. Massive, isn't it?
Having a drink, that's what it's doing.
Drinking off his body.
Fast asleep, isn't he?
That's 4.9. That's
4.9 foot.
That's 4 foot, and that's like Cameron Lane on this. There's baby alligators.
Is there?
Yeah, look.
Look at that.
Do you remember the noise they made in Florida?
Yeah.
The babies calling
Oh,
the
yeah.
frog. Look at the babies, Zach.
And alligators, that's what we see in Florida. Look that one there. There.
Let's have a look. Oh,
Boys, they were American alligators.
he's only little, isn't he? Yeah, so that's what we would have heard in America. In Florida.
This is a caiman.
Yeah, there he is. Look, it's down here.
Fluffy's in here, Dad.
There he is.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
This python
Yeah.
is 19.6 feet.
Where is he? Massive, isn't he?
Or 27.8 feet.
That's how big they get.
Yeah.
The adult Galapagos is here because you can feed them.
Zach, they're the Galapagos. They're from the Galapagos Islands.
Okay.
Oh, look at the little baby down there.
But Dad, I don't know where this one is. Look how scary that one looks.
This is reticulated.
Yeah.
Where is it?
These are what gets to like 28 foot.
I don't know where that is. Yeah, Zach was just saying how big it gets.
Yeah, about 28.
Oh, found him. Yeah. Down there,
Oh,
corner.
down there, it's
You
tiny,
can see
look.
his eyes.
literally down there.
What are we looking at in here?
The first
These
ever.
baby Crocs in there.
Yeah.
They are, they're really strange.
Well, they're odd steps there, aren't they?
But you're not on a step, not really. Yeah.
Oh look, you sat there on top.
Zach, you'll be going in there.
They're both sat on top, look.
Look, down there, look. Wait, I'm going to
Oh no.
Wait, who do we have to see?
What you want to see?
Zach, you're going to have these all on you.
Yeah.
Look, they're fighting.
Do you have to GoPro?
Yeah.
You have to set him up in a minute.
Oh, look at them all, Zach.
I know. It's like Pablo and Ray fighting. Look.
Look at where they stand up. Love them when they
They're
stand up.
chasing. They're all chasing.
Having a fight, look.
Fresh in the jail.
Oh dear.
Look.
Naughty, naughty Mickey. Look at where they dug this rock out.
The rock. Oh look, Dad. Oh no.
Look at where he's digging out that rock. I don't know what he intends to do when he gets all the way down.
Sleeping there. You excited?
What's he gonna do? Beard! Look at his little beard. I knew they were in here somewhere. He's eating. Look. It's got a carrot. Can you see him from here? Look here, babe.
I've got him both.
Such a lush view here.
Look at him there.
It's a monkey.
You can have a look.
That's the same size as Pablo.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Lewis, I'm going to be taking you in to see them.
Okay.
So before we go in, there's a couple of little health and safety bits that we've got to go through, as you can probably imagine.
Yeah.
The first one that I'm going to mention is just watch where you're standing.
Yeah.
There's multiple reasons for that. One, these guys love to dig. As you can see, there's plenty of little pitfall traps for you to potentially trip over.
Yeah.
There's logs and sticks around, and rocks, and also
Yeah.
the meerkats themselves.
Yeah.
They like to run underneath your feet, so when we're walking in, just watch where we're standing. I'm
Yeah.
probably going to get you to come sit on this.
Yeah.
They've already dug you a little foothold, so you can make sure you're nice and comfortable.
Yeah.
So what they're probably going to do, they're going to be jumping all over you, so I hope you're okay
Yeah.
with that. We're going to be giving them bugs today, so I've got some
Ooh.
giant mealworms, so hopefully you're okay with bugs as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'll probably do to start with, I'm going to just start sprinkling them around you, and maybe on top of your legs as well,
Yeah.
so they jump on top of you.
A lot of little Pablos.
When we're a little bit more, or when you're a little bit more comfortable in there, what
Yeah.
we'll do is I can actually give you some to put flat on your hand, keep your hand nice and flat, and they'll come eat off your hand as well.
Yeah.
So I've got to give you a heads up, they do have quite sharp claws and sharp teeth.
Yeah.
There is a chance they could bite you, but that's the same with any animals.
Yeah.
I've just got
Yeah.
to mention it.
Yeah.
You'll probably notice the claws, they're perfect for digging, but you might feel them on your legs. The last thing that I'll mention, sorry guys, you want to
Yeah.
The last thing that I'll mention is just because you're in the enclosure, what will happen if there is a animal escape or a fire. Now, we haven't had one, and hopefully it stays that way. But if there's a fire, what we're going to do, we're going to leave as quickly as possible. We're going to grab your family as well. We're actually going to go out a gate, the other side of the outdoor area over there. Obviously, we don't want to go for any burning buildings. So walk the long way around through all the car parks.
Yep.
You guys are lucky you're getting a private escort, because I'm around.
Awesome.
If there's an animal escape, we're not expecting you to go around jumping any crocs, so you don't need to worry about that. The safest place for you is actually just to stay in that enclosure with me. Like I said, I'm going to be making sure you're safe at all times, but once I know you're safe, depending on what's happened, I may have to help deal with the situation. It's just so you're aware what will happen.
Yep,
Yeah, that's
thank
awesome.
you. That's brilliant.
No worries, awesome. Are you ready to come in?
Yeah.
You ready, dude?
Is his
Awesome.
camera on?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Is that being recorded the
That's
entire
recorded.
time?
Yeah.
You're famous.
Awesome. So,
Enjoy it, Zach. Yep. See ya.
Mate.
we'll head on in here.
Actually going to cover him in mealworms.
That's cool. That's the start of Zach's meerkat experience.
He's going in. Look.
So he's got the camera
He's in,
on him
he's
in
in.
there now, and we're just going to watch him on from the outside.
So in this gate, there's a double door system, so if you want to follow me in, and then we'll shut that door behind you. Awesome, so yeah, I'll just put it there, and then we'll just put the chain around just to make sure. Perfect. So this gate opens towards us. So, right. And if you just want to walk slowly in there, they probably should move out of the way.
Hello.
Yeah, they'll probably try and walk underneath your feet.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, and then if you wanted to slowly start making your way over to that rock, or that rock over there is probably a better height nowadays, so
Yeah.
if you want to go over there.
Oh, look at them. Like little Pablos.
Look at him with them.
Probably a better one. I'll try and distract them over here so you can get a clean run. There you go. Awesome. So, like I said, so do you want to sit down on the lower rock?
Yeah.
Sit down there, and then what I'll do, I'm going to actually, they're very excited today, so if you keep your legs together, what I'll do, so I'll sprinkle some up here, and then what should happen is they'll jump up. This is our family of 8 meerkats in here.
Wow.
We do have 4 of them in here that were actually born on Valentine's Day. But looking at them, you wouldn't be able to tell. I can't really tell the difference between some of these guys now. So these guys, what's classed as an omnivore. Do you know what an omnivore is?
Isn't it like a meat and vegetable
Yes,
eater?
a bit of everything, yes. So today we got a bit of bugs, so a lot of their diet out in the wild. A lot of their diet out in the wild is bugs, but they will eat meat and they will eat fruit and veg. So naturally out in the wild they'll be walking around. If they come across a carcass that a lion's left or something like that,
Yeah.
they will go for the scraps, pick it off all the bones, making them nice and clean. Then there is not always a lot of water around. So how these guys get a lot of their water content is actually from the fruit and veg. If they come across any berries, any root stuff like that, they're going to eat those because they're actually a bit higher in water content. And then the majority of their diet comes from the bugs. There you go. So we give them, we've got giant mealworms today, they could have crickets, they could have locusts, cockroaches, all sorts of stuff like that. Out in the wild, they can have stuff like scorpions and even millipedes, which you're probably aware, are poisonous.
Yeah.
So these guys have a couple of nice tricks out in the wild that they do. With the scorpion, what they'll do is they'll bite the tail off first.
Yeah.
So they do have a slight immunity to scorpion venom, not a true immunity. So that does help them, but if they bite the tail off first, there's no chance for them to get stung.
Yeah.
But then there'll be a bit of the poison, a bit of the venom left on their skin. So what they do is they wash it. They wash it in the sand, all the sand sticks to the venom, and then they brush it off, and then they're not going to get a tummy ache or worse. So it's exactly the same with the millipedes because they produce a toxin when they start getting stressed.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh no.
That's absolutely fine, perfect. So yeah, you probably heard, they have been communicating the entire time we're in here.
Yeah.
So they're always talking to each other because it is, they got to work together to make sure everyone is safe. So
Yeah.
Over on to Animal King, just to let you know there is a Peregrine delivery that needs to be
awesome. So usually when we're not in here, there's one that is stood up here.
Yeah.
You're
Look
going
out.
to do that now. I pointed up there, aren't you? So usually one is up there on what we call sentry duty. So
Yeah.
what their job is to look after all of these guys. So you look up at the sky because a lot of where their predators come from is up in the sky.
Yeah.
So out in the wild it'll be vultures, eagles, stuff like that. But they do have ground predators as well. So usually they'll get to a nice high vantage point so they can look down, looking over all of these guys, but then also looking at the sky. So that one is doing a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
So can you see anything on them, any marking stuff like that that you think might be useful when they're up on sentry?
Is it like? I actually don't know.
So if you look around their eyes, it's nice and black around the outside of the eyes.
Yeah.
Basically, what that is more or less a natural pair of sunglasses.
Huh.
So when this one is up, as you can see, I'm squinting.
Yeah.
That one isn't squinting.
Because.
So all the black around their eyes is stopping the glare of the sun going into their eyes, so they can still look up in the sky and make sure these guys are all safe.
Yeah.
So if they did see a predator, they have separate calls for ground and aerial predators. So it can range from a squeak all the way to a little bark like a terrier. So here we have red kites, and we also have we're right near the RAF base, so we get planes. Weirdly enough, these guys don't really pay too much attention to the red kites, but they know if there's a brand new plane because there's a different engine sound.
Yeah.
So what they'll do is they'll do that call, alarm call. They'll either all run inside that bit there, or completely inside, and they'll just poke their heads out, making sure that they can see if there's any more danger. So these guys know what's going on.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
So they also have some stripy bits on the back.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like much from where we are, but again, like I said, a lot of the predators come from the sky. So if you're miles up in the sky, those look like little shadows. So it helps them blend into the sand for the birds essentially.
Yeah.
And they've got little black tips on the tail because they can stick their tails up. Each of the others can see them, and if there's sort of a distress, they'll stick their tails up, and everyone sort of knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So at one point we were up to 11 meerkats in here,
Wow.
but the newest 3 have already gone off to another zoo. So this enclosure isn't big enough for too many meerkats.
Yeah.
So we're at sort of our maximum number of sort of adult meerkats that we can hold in this size. Out in the wild, these guys can live into groups of up to over 50. So this is a nice sort of starter mob. So it wouldn't be unusual to find this sort of size of group out in the wild. They do get a lot bigger. There is usually one female in charge, there'll be another male sort of with her. What will happen is she will have her offspring, but these guys can actually fall pregnant again the day after they give birth. So they'll keep having litters and litters, and that expands the group. Many hands make light work, so if everyone's all trained up, these guys on sentry rotate throughout the day. So the more meerkats there are, the less time they have up there, and everyone's nice and safe. So what will happen is, like I said, she can get pregnant again the day after she gives birth. What she'll do is when she has the next offspring, she'll then pass the ones that she just had to another female.
Wow.
Because all the females can produce milk, so it's everyone working together and making sure strength in numbers essentially.
Wow.
Awesome. So what we're going to have a go at now is I'm going to need you to stand up. We're going to sort of walk around. Might be a bit awkward because they're very excited today.
Yeah.
I need you to dig some holes. You can cheat and use their holes if you want. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle some of these bugs in there, and you're going to have to very quickly, because they know what's going on, cover it over again, so they then have to go dig all the bugs out. So you can grab that rock or something like that if you want, and then we'll start digging some holes. I'll try and distract them. It is. So actually, what these guys will do is they'll be using their nose, smelling around for all the bugs, and then digging them up. So sometimes what we do, for our talks and stuff like that, we will lock all the meerkats inside, shut the door, and dig holes. No clue where any of the bugs are, and they've got to use their nose.
Zach is digging back over it.
Awesome. So what I'll do, I'll chuck one now, give you that, and if you quickly put it over because they'll know what's going on. I think I got them distracted, so it might be really easy for you today. Awesome. So if you want to keep going around, we're going to try and finish off all these bugs by digging them. Go. Awesome. So I'm going to try and stand on him. There you go. We'll try and strap them over here. And then what we'll do, talk to you about, but what we'll do is we'll do that over here. So I'm going to...
Oh, he's found that one. He's found that.
Facing away from me, if you want to, you can use the back of your hand and sort of stroke along their back while they're a bit distracted there. So you can have a bit of a feel of what they feel like if you want. So yeah, I'll do the bugs, get them distracted, and then just use the back of your hand. And you'll probably notice they are quite fluffy, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, this is going to sound stupid, but they are the perfect amount of fluff. So, what we commonly get asked is, we're in England, not over in Africa, how do these guys deal with the temperatures? So, they are very used to incredible heat. So, they got slightly thinner coat on their belly, which in the sun, when the ground heats up, they'll lie flat on the floor, almost looking like they're dead. But what they're doing is they're absorbing all that heat through their belly to that thin patch of the coat. But in Africa, at night, it drops to incredibly low temperatures.
Yeah.
So they're used to low temperatures. They're used to our sort of temperatures. What they'll do at night is they'll all grow together. They'll all shiver together. Lots of friction, keeping everyone nice and warm. And they can actually lose quite a bit of body weight overnight just from shivering. Which is why these guys have to near enough be constantly eating. So these guys get about 5 meals a day, essentially, just because of their bodily functions.
Yeah.
That fun, Zach?
Yeah. Yeah.
Up on Century, keep making sure all the others are nice and safe. Awesome, you can't get in my pocket. Awesome, you got any questions?
No?
Awesome. So, what we'll do then is we'll slowly start making our way out and making sure we don't take any meerkats with us.
Yep.
And you don't start walking.
Hello. Oh. I don't have anything.
Yeah, I'm the one with the tub.
Excuse me. Thank you.
No worries. You're absolutely fine to open that door again if you want. You can take the chain off. Perfect. Yeah, if you give it a big push, should. There we go.
Thank you.
And then yeah, press that green button. Perfect. There you go. And then this one opens up.
That's why he's crying. Zach, look, there's a bird of prey above them.
Oh yeah.
And it's what he's shouting at. Look, there's a bird of prey there.
Yeah.
And he's telling them all. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That was brilliant. Thank you.
you.
Yeah, it's actually his birthday today,
Oh,
so
happy
yeah,
birthday.
yeah, so that's his little treat.
So just before you go, there is something here to say thank you from us. So
Oh,
you're now
wow.
certified meerkat keeper.
Thank
So
you.
we are very thankful that you've come today and done this with us.
Oh, thank you so
Okay.
much.
If you do have any questions, I'm obviously here now. But if you think of any as you're walking around, you're more than welcome to grab any of us in green, because we're always happy to answer any questions you
Oh,
might
that's
have.
brilliant.
Oh,
Thank you so
thanks.
much for
But
that.
just before you go, just in case you didn't know if we've got anything on throughout the day, so these guys are getting another feed in about half an hour.
Okay.
It will be me. I'll be doing another meerkat talk, basically what I've just told you now.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to see them getting more food again, you're more than welcome to come to that. And then at 12 o'clock is our first crocodile feed of the day.
Ooh.
So that is our Nile crocodiles, and that's in our top croc house. So I don't know if you've been up there yet. So if you
I
go,
think we've only come from the
Yeah.
entrance so far.
so
yeah.
there is another door in that building, the opposite side, not obviously not the one to the car park,
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
way. So our Komodo dragon is up there, and our main croc house with all our big crocs are up there.
Wow.
And it's the big pool in the middle with 25 of them in. You can't miss it. And then at about 1:20, it'll be me, and I'm going to be over at the tortoise area. So it's usually about the tortoises. So if you've got any questions about the tortoises and looking after them,
That's
I'll
yeah,
be over
keep
there.
bad on
But
them.
again, it's a Q&A session. So if you,
Yeah.
like I said, if you've got any other questions,
It's amazing.
and then everything else gets repeated again in the afternoon. So if you're still here at 2 o'clock, these guys
Brilliant.
get a feed again. And the Niles, well, it's not the Niles today, it's the Cubans. I almost forgot. Those are my favourites, which shouldn't have forgotten that.
And they're at
They're-
12 o'clock.
So Niles at 12,
Yeah.
and Cuban crocodiles this afternoon. So,
Well, isn't
so
it?
that goes completely underneath that rock. So if that one starts shouting, there's a potential place that they can go
Or get
underneath.
underneath.
Oh
And
wow,
that's
so
within
it's
an
done
hour.
that
That's
this
crazy.
morning. That's mad.
But even when you were doing it, they were at the same time
they're
like going along with
helping
you.
you, but they're also kicking you as well.
Oh no, that's been
Enjoyed
amazing.
it, you
Thank you
dude.
so, thank you. Thank
No,
you
it's
for
been
your time.
amazing. Thank you
Brilliant.
so
We'll see you
much.
again
Yeah.
at some point. But no, thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Do you want to go and get yourself
Cheers.
cleaned up? Yeah.
So if you just go to the other side of this enclosure,
Yeah.
just down that way, there is some hand washing sinks.
Oh,
just
okay.
down there.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take
Bye.
care. Thank you.
Mate, that was
That was
so
amazing.
cool. You
Do you
enjoyed
want
it?
to know something?
What?
She told me a really good fact.
What?
After a female's had babies, the day after she gets pregnant again.
Oh wow.
But
Granddad's tried to ring. Let me ring him while you go wash your hands.
Mum, Dad.
Yeah.
After she's had those babies, she gives the other babies to another female because they both
That's
produce
good.
milk.
Do you know what you done straight away? You sat down, you crossed your hands and covered the camera.
That's why we said, cover your arms. Where?
He's
He looks like he's fell off the log.
He's trying to get back.
Ah, no worries. I'll go and keep her over.
Yeah, he shouldn't be like that.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's alright, we can go round by you and see him.
Bless him.
Oh, he's trying, look.
No, he's just.
He's just not got. He can't push that leg enough, can he? The thing is, if that was in the wild, how vulnerable would he now be that he cannot get up?
Well, he probably would. He can. Probably can do it.
No, he's just made himself more stuck.
Did you see that big bird of prey though? The meerkats.
Yeah.
The big one was calling like, get in, quick.
They can normally sort themselves out.
He's just not gone round in a circle, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it's feeding to you though.
Hey, there we go. He'll go climb up and do it again.
Do it again, yeah, fall back on it.
Down there are the baby ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
How big do they get? Used to divide them.
Yeah, because obviously they're
Through.
So they use them bars to divide them.
Because that has to be the male. Is this the woman and they're the baby?
Oh, right.
He's been on so many TV programmes.
Oh, really?
It's his zoo.
Who's that?
The owner of this. And look, he signed
Yes.
your things out. Look.
Let's have a look.
I want to see if he's here.
See if we can see him
He
today.
often stops and takes photos of people and like, yeah.
So he's is that the male? Will that be rare, mum?
No,
Is that the male?
That's the male,
And they're keeping him out from all the females.
and they're all the females.
I'm shocked he can't boulder over them.
They're huge, aren't they?
They get a lot bigger than that.
Oh, I know. You can feed these as well. You can pay to feed these. And you can feed the crocodiles and the Komodo dragons.
Mum.
Yeah.
Oh, look. How come the male has a bigger enclosure than the females?
Don't know. Oh, look. They're kissing. Or biting.
I'm trying to make love, but I can't. See? He's stuck.
Dude, look at you. You're covered in meerkat prints, look.
Yeah.
All the way down on both shoes. Absolutely covered. How was it?
It was fun.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
So cool. It was so cool. And on your 13th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's so nice here,
Ice
isn't it?
creams in the cafe and gift shop. Gift shop is up here.
It is lovely here, isn't
Where's
it?
the cafe then?
I would highly recommend coming. It is so nice here. It's not expensive either, is it?
No.
It's so nice.
Well, I paid 70 quid for all of us, including his meerkat. What? Yeah. It was
Wow.
only 30 quid for us three to get in, and then
So
40
nice.
quid
It's
for
not,
his.
it's not massive, but it's really nice. That's terrible. That
That
way? Down there? Down there?
Toilet, that's what we just were.
Oh.
That's the new species.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know it's warm in here, isn't it?
So you got to go through where the Komodo dragons are. I'm sure they will, because there's a few people here.
Dad, he's still like it.
It's still there.
Oh, no.
That moved it. Babe.
Yeah.
been moved.
So where's the main hall? Is it through there? Out that door there?
Hang on, here.
Oh, you go through the caf.
10 till 4. Yeah, hang on. What do you want to drink? You need one.
Let me see what the...
Oh, black and white ones. Edinburgh, Scotland. They're not
Oh, red pandas.
and the
Sun's out, so just close his eyes.
China.
Right, push the button. So this is the sound we heard in Florida,
That's the speaker.
And you were looking for frogs.
and we thought it was frogs, and it weren't. It was them, baby crocodiles. Good job. And Mummy is always quite close. So Mum's always close to the babies.
Well, look, that's the nest mound,
Yep.
and there's Mum and Dad. That's how close they are.
And that's what we heard. Me and Zach were looking
We were
for
looking
them.
for the bushes.
Well, me and Zach, we were looking for them.
Yeah. You didn't come back to the room with an arm missing or a leg missing. Mum, we've had an accident. Nice little pond.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine that. Found the frogs. Well, they're not frogs, they've got long tails.
And Zach's lost an arm down to the elbow. It's gone.
Oh, wow.
I was in that for it.
Look at that one. That pumpkin.
Oh,
Oh, look at the little babies. Look at the little baby
Dad,
monitor.
look at that. Look at
he's
that
up on the
pumpkin.
wall.
Dad, look at that pumpkin. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Adam loved your pumpkin yesterday, the one with the baby in it now.
Did you like it?
The warm in here.
What did he say?
He was like, that is such a cool pumpkin.
Oh, wow.
Back.
Their big pool in the middle has 25 in or something.
Ready? I'll film.
It's your worst nightmare, I'm just saying. Am I going to walk into it again? No. Open. Whoa.
That's a lot of Crocs.
Holy hell.
We can actually film him feeding them, look. You can
This
actually
has been my dad's worst
Look, even look over there.
Look everywhere, look.
Oh, there's one underneath us. Dad, there's one underneath us.
Look at them all.
Mum, look, there's one underneath us. Where?
No, I'm there.
Where?
They do that because they're hot.
They don't look real.
So tell us what we just saw, mate.
So we saw a lizard. What?
It's so hot, I'm sweating.
What we thought was escaped, but it's meant to be out.
There's a gecko that we just filmed on the wall, and there's 10 of them in here.
It looks lush,
I'm
but
so hot, I've got to go outside in a minute.
yeah.
There's a fan over there, I'm going to stand in front of it.
How are we going to watch them being cooked?
So Zach, these are the lizards that you was on about.
Yeah.
So beautiful, aren't they? Well, Zach, they got right behind your head.
There's another one coming now, isn't there?
They must know it's feeding time. They want Zach.
Why are they just crashing into each other?
Zach, right next to your head.
I know.
It's pretty scary, isn't it?
They're all going in the water now.
They know, don't they? Look. They know what time it is. Their body clocks are like dinner. Look at them all, Jesus.
Wow.
Look at that kid.
The big one's really big, isn't it?
That was cool, wasn't it? Mum. There's only one turtle.
Good afternoon, everybody. So thank you all for choosing to spend your day here at Crocodiles of the World today, and welcome to our midday Nile crocodile feed. So I will get started straight away for you guys. I'm sure you're all plenty warming up already.
No, I would have done the
So
crocodile
in this
feeding.
enclosure in front of you, what you should be able to see is our lovely group of 25 female Nile crocodiles. Now, none of the girls in this group are done growing yet. Some of them are getting close, but female Nile crocs, they can grow up to sizes of close to around 3 meters long. So if you do want to visualize what a female max size would look like, take a look into our Siamese crocodile enclosure in there, because our male Hugo, he's a 3 meter long croc, so they couldn't be getting as big as him. Now males, they do grow bigger with every species of croc out there, so if we did have a male Nile crocodile in here, they could reach a size sometimes over 5 meters long. And if you do want to think about what that would
Look at
look
that
like,
one, just camping
this
there,
platform
waiting for them all to drop.
now
Yep.
is
Mum.
just less than 4 meters
Mum,
long.
there's
They
a
do get
crocodile at the
long.
bottom just waiting.
But if we do want our crocs to grow up big and strong, we have got to give them some
Yeah.
food.
What?
So they're very lucky for them. They've got some
That
rabbit
platform he stood on.
and also a
It's
couple
4
of chicken
meters.
in
The
here as
males
well.
get longer than that.
So we do try and keep our
Like
beans
5
as
meters.
fresh and
Mum,
as diverse as we
There's a
can.
crocodile at the very bottom eating all the
As
food
a
got
wild,
dropped.
all crocodilians, what you would describe as being both opportunists and generalists. So to simplify
that
that
one just
for
sat
you,
there.
means they are not picky eaters.
Mum,
So if they
look
think
at that
they've
one
got a
just
chance
sat
of
there.
grabbing something to eat, they do not care what it looks like or where it came from. As long as it's made of meat, they are going to try and grab it. So out in the wild, the things they've eaten will include things like fish, wildebeest, zebra, even sometimes smaller sized hippos. But granted, where it's quite hard for us to source hippo here, we do just try and keep it as diverse as we can for them otherwise. Now, all we did at the start of the feed there was just making sure a few of the skinniest girls in the group were getting a few extra bonus bits today. And this next bit is anybody's game. So with every feed we do with these girls here, we do get them to jump up to grab a few bits out of the air. And this isn't just for your entertainment, so I hope it is fun to watch, but there are a couple of reasons as to why we do this whenever we come up. And the main one is just to get our girls exercising a little bit. So I'm sure that you've probably seen going around the zoo so far today, is a whole lot of Crocs doing absolutely nothing. And that is to be expected, both for wild Crocs and captive Crocs. So out in the wild, Crocs like these, they would be going months in between meals. And there are certain individuals out in the wild that only have one main feeding time in a whole year during the wildebeest migration.
Well, that
now,
one don't look real.
we do feed our Crocs here slightly more frequently than annually, but we do only give them teeny tiny meals whenever we come up. So both types of Crocs, captive and wild, they have to do all that they can to save as much energy as possible. Which is quite easy, just means they do absolutely nothing. But where these Crocs here in the zoo have got life quite a lot easier than their wild counterparts, it's our job just to push them out a little bit harder, just to make sure they're still exercising and developing the same nice healthy muscles that they would have to out in the wild. So all not quite. This is one of the ways we do that. I'm sure a lot of you guys heard what we refer to as a jaw pop. So it is Nile crocodiles that are estimated to have the strongest bite force of any animal.
You can hear it.
So for the large adults, those jaws can come together with about 22,000 newtons of force. So if that's just gibberish to you guys, that would be about 5 times the strength of an adult male lion's bite force. And if they were to slam those jaws down on you, it would feel like the weight of 2 cars slamming down on you in a fraction of a second.
Whoa, from that.
One of the other reasons we do this for that
from
is
tiny
also to
ones.
encourage a little bit of natural behaviour. And it might not seem all that natural, seeing Crocs like this flying up into the air, but remember earlier where I said that Crocs are both opportunists and generalists? It means that nothing's really off the menu for them. So if they see a little animal that's hanging out on the overhanging branch of a tree over the water, they will jump up to snatch it off that branch. Equally with some species of Crocs, they have been observed jumping up to catch birds and bats straight out of the air. So that has been observed with freshwater crocodiles. You'll probably notice too, they do like to, they do like to get in each other's way quite a bit. They do trip each other up, and it's not hard to imagine with a group of Crocs of this size. So there are 25 in here, and you might wonder why we've got so many Nile crocodiles compared to any other type of croc that we've got. But it's just to show you guys how the species would live naturally. So they do live in bigger groups than any other type of crocodile.
It sounds like metal.
And that's not completely random, so it does benefit them to live this way. So they are the only type of croc that will actually cooperatively feed. So other croc species, not that fond of sharing, but lots of the prey available to these guys out in Africa is very large. So it is much easier to take down some of the bigger animals there. You've got 3 or 4 Crocs all grabbing on and spinning around in different directions. So that is one of the main ways that Crocs
It's like Tia eating a tree. It's like Tia eating a tree.
So when they grab onto those incredibly strong jaws, they're not grabbing onto tear bits of flesh off, they want that whole animal. So they just want that strong grip. They will drag the animal into the water, and when they do that death roll, they can actually spin their bodies around when they're in adult size at a rate of about 4 revolutions a second. So that is the same speed at which a standard washing machine would be going around when it is spinning at its fastest. So they are insanely dangerous animals.
Oh, that one's had enough.
Right, so we've got 1 bit left for this evening, guys. So we'll see which of these Crocs in here is lucky enough to grab this final bit.
It sounds like aluminium clashing together, don't it? Yeah. It's scary. Imagine that.
Right, this side first.
How do they not threaten each other with it? You can nearly jump up to get it now.
On this side. Very sneaky. Awesome, so that does bring the feed to a close, guys. I'd like to thank you all for coming, and if any of you do have any questions about feeding or any of our Crocs here, do come up and grab me after the talk. I'll answer any questions you might have. But if not, thanks again for coming and enjoy the rest of your day today.
What do you think of that, dude?
That was cool.
That was so cool.
The cracking.
So did you hear the noise they're making? Yeah.
It's like Tia eating a treat. The noise. Mum, it's like Tia eating a treat because she just gobbles it. Can we please go out?
Yes, it's very hot in here. I'm sweaty. So what do you think of that?
I'm really faint.
What do you think of that? That was so cool, weren't it? And look at them all, look.
Here.
And I can't get photos because all I get is...
Yeah. Zach, you enjoy that, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was you saying?
Metal clacking together.
That's what it sounded like, didn't it?
Yeah. That one. That's what he said they can get as big.
That's how big they get.
Females.
Yeah.
No, that's the male.
No, the females get that big. Did you hear what he said about that platform he was on?
No.
You know the wooden platform he was on?
Yeah.
That's 4 metres. The males get over 5 metres. They get longer than that wooden platform that he was standing on.
Wow. So cool. Babe. That's cool.
What?
Little magnet. Look at that snake.
That is cool. £10, Dad.
It's a lot for that. And then you got that. Hello was just eating that.
Yeah.
Oh look, tree boa.
Oh yeah, we're going back round.
Yeah, go back round. Yeah, because I need a toilet. They're nice. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Zombie. It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Paul. So, Zach. Crocodiles of the
dead.
world. What did you reckon?
Yeah.
Tell you what, RAF Cosford and this place, good choices by both the boys. Very good choices. Impressed. It's only small, but it is so good.
Good if you're bored.
No.
Now we're heading to Bryce Norton.
Oh, look at that car, the Crocs of the World car.
Where?
There's a car up here and it's got a big crocodile eye on it.
Probably the owners.
But no, very impressed. Very good.
Shade up when we could.
I know, it's reptilereserve.co.uk.
Unless it's someone that brings snakes and lizards and...
Reptilian Reserve.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to have a look at that. But no, very impressed. And now we're just going to head down to Bryce Norton to see if we can get some planes or see some planes. Right, so we've just stopped at Bryce Norton, haven't we? So if you look behind us...
That's going down. I swear that's coming into that.
No, it's not. The boys, Korban's a bit excited. That's a Globemaster over
No,
there.
because that's got propellers.
That's not a Hercules, mate. Similar to a Hercules.
It's a Glowmaster, but with
So,
propellers.
behind us is RAF Bryce Norton. As you can see, all the military aircraft there. What's that, mate?
Look.
It might be coming back. It's cool, isn't it? But yeah, we're just at RAF Bryce Norton now.
Mum,
The boys wanted to come here.
Glowmaster looks like it's coming
Happy
down.
dude. There's a Globemaster right down there. See it? And there's one there. So there's one there. Over there. I can't point. It's over there somewhere.
Dave, cross over on the other side of the road, just the fence. Over there! Look!
Straight forward.
It's on its way!
So what's coming?
A
What's coming?
Glowmaster! Is that a C-17 Glowmaster?
Yeah.
A C-17 Glowmaster is coming into land.
You excited? Korban.
Look at that.
So one just flew over, didn't it, Korban?
Oh my god. And look up
And there's a
there.
C-17 up there. That looks like it's going so slow. But that's what... I don't know. We're going to have a look over the road. But yeah, I think he was just doing a manoeuvre, a test landing, and
No! It's turning! It's turning! That's coming in.
I think he is actually.
That's coming into land. Oh my god.
If we get in trouble, I'll put it all the blame on you.
We won't.
Well,
You won't get in trouble, don't worry.
Are we alright here?
I don't know, but we don't run that bit.
Bryce Norton Media.
Oh my god.
That's even better.
Oh my god.
He's an RAF cadet, so he wants to come down and check it out.
So like hysterical.
You cadet here?
No, in Daventry.
Oh, right.
But he will be coming in next February.
Oh, awesome.
So he's just got his first class badge, so that gives him entitlement to start flying. So,
And do annual camps.
babe. Cool, Zach, get out, mate.
I'm going over here. Oh my god, look, you actually work here, do you? Yeah. Oh my god.
Wow, Korban, look, you
So nice to meet you.
That's coming in low, I don't like it.
Wow. Oh my God. Wow.
Oh my god.
So you actually part of the Royal Air Force then?
No, I'm a civil servant.
RAF social media. So the Royal Air Force.
Have a social media.
That's that gentleman just walked down there. We just had a lovely chat with him. He's part of the Royal Air Force media group,
Dad, that's coming into land.
and we're just playing coming into land. Oh my God, it's
And
so
you can
cool.
join the Royal Air Force as a photographer.
As a photographer, yeah, or a videographer. But there's a plane just coming into land
We
now.
just had a C-17 coming over us.
I should
That
be-
was so loud. It
I'm gonna-
ruptured.
It was so.
My ear popped and
I
I was
got,
like, ah!
I got some photos of that right next to the car.
Dad,
So while I was filming.
Can you see how low I was?
Yeah.
underneath? Dad,
Banging, didn't they?
look. That's
So yeah, we're down here at Bryce Norton now. This is so cool here. It's a perfect
going in a
spot.
minute, Korban.
It's the Potter's secret spot. I'm not
Korban.
telling you where. You'll have to find it
Pablo's
for yourself.
howling.
There's one coming into land. I'll see if I can film this. It'll come down all the way down here to taxi. That was so loud, wasn't it?
Honestly, I wouldn't expect it to be that loud. I looked over the sound.
That's that one.
These are the lights for them. Look, they've got
Dad,
lights here, guide
that's-
lights.
That's
Yeah.
landed.
There's
Look,
even guide
touchdown.
lights here. Look. Did you notice them?
Yeah.
Mum, I took off from here.
Yeah.
I took off over there.
Right, he's down.
Right. He's going to come right over us.
Really fast. Right, we have to.
That didn't touch the goal.
Literally done a touch and go, didn't he?
How clever is that though?
Yeah, cool.
Right, so that's it at Bryce Norton now. We've just had one go over, one just turning around, but we're going to go back to our little Pablo, our little Chihuahua, our new puppy Pablo. All right, do we enjoy that? Look,
Yeah.
even got RAF badges because we're part of the Royal Air Force. This family, we support the air. We support all military in the UK. But nice time, Zach.
Yeah.
Mrs P. That photos and then videos are so cool. But right, let's get back to the Potter's household.
Grace goes nuts.
She's got his foot in her mouth.
Oh, there she goes.
She does zoomies, Mum.
You have to promise me that we're just there to observe.
He loves playing, doesn't
If
he?
anything turns out dangerous in any way, I'm going to tell the church and then get out.
But she's loving having someone to play with.
She is.
It's just this obsession with Walton Towers is becoming a bit too much.
He needs to stop.
He needs to stop.
Therapist.
And he needs to not go for a few years because it's too much.
Therapist.
Oh, Zach.
Yeah?
Right. We're back. Yep, you got puppy wuppy. Right, we're back from RF Bryce Norton, back from Crocs. Well, we've been home quite a while actually. Where are we off to now, mate? We're out for your birthday dinner. And you
I
can
won't tell Then where?
No. You can have whatever you want.
So I can have the most expensive stuff on the menu.
Will you eat it?
I don't know what it is.
Well, we'll see.
I'm just saying, because if it's nice and I eat it,
Yeah?
I have it.
Well, it's your birthday. You're 13. You're a teenager.
Yeah.
And then you can end this vlog later.
Yeah.
Because it's your birthday vlog, so it's all about you.
Yeah.
The birthday boy. Look at all the duckies. Puppies. There's the new puppy. Pablo. There's little Escobar. Our little drug lord.
Escobar for Halloween.
There's our little drug lord. Look at him, look.
Should dress him up as Escobar for Halloween.
Pablo.
Pablo! Oh, in his toilet.
He's just been.
I know, but he keeps sniffing.
Says that, didn't he? And don't forget Tia. Yeah. Off to Zackary's birthday meal. Zach, it's your birthday. What are you having for your dinner? Huh? What are you having, dude, for your birthday dinner?
Chicken wings.
What, for a starter?
No, I don't know. Mum, is there cider?
You can have chicken wings and they just do it in barbecue sauce, though. Look, barbecue sauce. And then you don't have to have them hot.
No, I have boneless.
No, they don't do boneless. They do it on there. They've got chicken goujons on there.
What's that?
Chicken strips. So then what have they got a steak on there?
How many?
What are you getting, dude? What you decided on?
So, garlic bread for starters.
Yeah.
And I'm getting
Smothered chicken.
Smothered chicken.
Yeah.
And then for me, and then for dessert, I'm getting the chocolate churro sundae, but I don't like
Nice.
churro. Actually, I might try a churro.
Shall we
So
see
I might like churro.
You might, they're really
But
nice.
if I don't, I'll just
They're like
give one to you
donuts.
and one to
They're
you.
like donuts.
Well, I might like it then, but if I don't, I'll give one to you and one to you.
Nice. We'll see what it's like when it comes out then, yeah?